So you want to learn Maypul in Rivals of Aether 2? Well, you came to the right place. I've been playing Maypul for years and competed at a top level in Rivals for almost a decade now, so I kinda know what I'm talking about. Her high speed and mobility help her excel in the neutral game, and her moves all combo together to do insane stuff. If you like fast characters with a strong combo game but low survivability, this is the character for you. Maypul might have the highest skill floor and highest skill ceiling on the roster, so I'll teach you everything you need to know to get up to speed. Maypul has inarguably the best neutral in the entire game because of her speed and unique ways to approach or defend from the opponent. As a beginner, I'd recommend starting out by getting used to the basic mechanics of the game like wave dashing, ledge dashing, and wave landing. These things are all integral to learning any character in Rivals of Aether 2, and having full control of your character is the first step to any fighting game character. Remember that you're also able to use your special getup or special pummel to bring Poppy or Terry out. These are useful when you need a last chance to recover or do a lot of extra damage if your opponent isn't pressing B after you grab them. Once you have those mechanics down, it's important to develop a solid game plan with Maypul so that you can go into any matchup with confidence. I recommend starting by approaching with neutral airs, down tilts, and grabs. These are some of your best low to mid % combo starters. Try to be careful though. In Rivals 2, crouch canceling is a very strong mechanic, so if you notice your opponent crouching in neutral, try to counter it with a forward air. Crouch canceling is beatable by using moves that send your opponent downwards or by grabbing them. This is an advanced mechanic though, so I wouldn't worry too much about this as a beginner, but you might get hit sometimes after you hit them, so crouch canceling is why that happens. Learning how to combo your opponent is an incredibly important part of playing Maypul. I would start out by becoming familiar with your tether confirms. When you're playing Maypul, you can place a mark on your opponent by hitting them with a side B, aerial down B, or a seed. This move is incredibly oppressive, but as a side note, if your opponent shields a strong attack, it removes the mark from them. You are usually able to tether to the opponent if you hit them with a move that has strong enough knockback, but I would suggest mostly going for tether when you hit either a dash attack, up air, neutral air, or back air. You have 3 directions that you can tether to: left, right, and up. Make sure to tether to the closest side of the opponent when you're tethering to them during a combo. The only situation where you won't tether to the closest side of them is when you're recovering, in which you should try to mix up your tethers so that they don't expect where you'll go. Outside of tether, your combo game is very strong. Make sure you're using Lily to your advantage. When you have a mark on the opponent, you can hit them into Lily so that they get wrapped. You can even stay behind Lily and hit them with the side B so that it sends them right into Lily. This wrap is insanely strong because you can hit them with a free combo afterwards. Feel free to use your imagination here. I like to combo them with a reverse side B or a reseed to continue a combo, but again, there's no right or wrong answer. You can even finish the combo off with the down strong if you want to keep it simple. As for Maypul's normal moves, I would recommend using a low hitting nair into grab. This is an insanely good move since many times you're able to get the grab after the nair without them being able to hit you first if you hit it low enough. I'd try using a lot of down tilts once you get them to mid percents, around 40 to 60%. This move allows you to get a free follow-up like a nair or up air, or sometimes even another down tilt. When you're grabbing an opponent, I'd recommend up throw when they're below a platform since you're able to follow up with a waveland grab if they decide to shield, or you could just go for an up air to continue the pressure on their shield. Since Maypul's so fast, she could also consider throwing them back onto the center of the stage with a forward or back throw and go for a tech chase. Tech chasing is one of the most important parts of Maypul since being so fast allows for oppressive options during the tech chase. Moves like tech chasing with the down tilt or side B are able to lead into insane damage, so make sure to experiment with as many moves as possible if you want to master this character. If you want to be fancy, I'd recommend going for up B cancels on a platform by pressing down right after the first hit of it connects. If you wave dash right after the up B cancel, you could follow this up with up air or nair confirms. Gets even crazier if you up B cancel while they have a mark on them, since you can up B cancel nair tether nair or up B cancel up air tether up air. There are infinite options here, so I'd recommend going into training mode and practicing these confirms. With all of that information, I'd say you're well on your way to becoming a Maypul maestro. Make sure to like and subscribe if you learned something from this, and best of luck in matchmaking.